OFX, what's popping? So another weekly breakdown. So this week it is frustrating and very annoying, but we had another loss with the 10-1. It is what it is, and it's how it goes, man. So the winner this week was the 1-3. Um, and then the results so far for March, we have one more week. So far, the 5-1 is killing it. All the other ones are not doing very well. Second place is, I guess, the 2-1 and the 20-1 because they're just break even. And then third place would be 10-1 because it's barely losing, while these other ones are losing a lot. The overall ranking so far, the leader is 5-1 again. So 5-1 is doing pretty well. 10-1 is at 14%. 20-1 is at 10.25%, and other ones are not doing very well. So that's what it is. Now the breakdowns. So first trade this week called out was USDCHF. On the weekly, what I saw is that we had this humongous level that kept getting rejected. We had a really strong push from that, so just going to continue with bearish momentum. Then we had this channel that broke out of, right? Price broke out. We created a lower high, break down below the previous level, which is always exactly how I take these channel breakouts. Price always has to make a level, create a lower high, and then boom, or if it's vice versa, a higher low and a level. And then we got that break and a retest right there. Beautiful setup, super easy. Now, EuroCAD, we can see bullish momentum, just super strong. I was a little bit wary because of the previous level over there, but I still took it. So price coming up, and then we came down here, made a higher low. We came down here, we maintained this high or this low. We pushed back up. I took buys right off this demand zone, and it pushed up barely just enough to hit that 10-1, and then took off. Now, GBP USD, we see that prices made consecutive higher lows. We did come down to this big level and maintain this low. We had a really strong bullish push off of it. So I said, okay, we're probably going to continue. Price did start to get really choppy and weak right here, started to form what looks like now a channel, that it broke out of. But I thought that we could get a small little push from this demand zone, which is exactly what happened. We got that little bit of a push. Boom. That was it. Same kind of thing on CHFJPY. We have this big, strong level. Lower highs were created, but we did come all the way down to this level, maintain it for days. Have this strong push up, really strong bullish momentum. Then we had this demand zone. Price tapped it right there, went up. Boom. We got that win. In ZDCAD, you couldn't even see on the 4-hour, but we did win that one. Again, price broke out of this channel, came down, and then we pushed up, higher low, really strong bullish momentum. So didn't think price was going to overall go skyrocket in this direction, but I thought we could get a little bit of a bounce. So then we go to the one. If it would load, you see right here. Price came and tapped it right here, and then just went up, and you could have got a 2-1. But that's what happened. It's always weird when you cannot really see what happened, but it did play out. And CAD CHF was a loss. I thought it looked really good, but that's life. Price is obviously going really bearish. We have all these rejections, really strong bearish push. And price comes all the way down here. We have this level, price broke out of. And then it created a lower high, broke down, came up, created a really strong, solid lower high with this evening star push down. And then we have this level. I thought, it would reject, but I literally looked up at my phone and it was already right here. And I was like, oh, fuck. I didn't even get time to close it out. So looking back, maybe I could have had a stop loss a little bit higher, because it eventually did come back down. So maybe, if I would have did that, that would have worked out, but whatever, man. Shit happens. It's life. And that is all of the trades for the week. So far, not really surprising. All of the negative risk rewards are in the lead overall. Didn't really think 5-1s would be the one that's killing it right now. But, I mean, they're crushing all of these. Like I've said before, the 1-1s, I think last month crushed it. The fucking 1 to 3s crushed it, and then the month before, they were. I mean, they did really shitty. It just kind of is. It's just kind of what happens with high risk rewards. So, you know, I'm excited to see what happens with the rest of the year. We got one more week in March, and then we're gonna go on to April, and then keep doing it for the rest of the year, man. So I'm really excited. But that's it, man. OFX out.